Hello and welcome to Dark Souls Part 29. I hope everyone is going super duper well. I'm about to try and take on 2 bosses this stream, so let's see how I fare by the end of it. I'm sure my sanity will remain intact-ish. But that should be fun. So we're coming very close to the end of Dark Souls, actually. I realized that we don't have that many bosses left to fight. Like, I think we sort of talked about it last stream, but I've basically got, these, ooh, hang on, let me bring chat up so I can actually see you all. Right, chatting too. But yes, also, hello, Sleepy and someone, and Barry, of course. Part 30. Is it part 30? Oh, it's part 30. I thought it was part 29. Did I have a duplicate then? Of like, because when I went to my, hang on, I've got to check this now, because I go to like the last video I'd done and I look at the title and I copy and paste it, I increase it by 1 number, so does it mean I have 2 part I have 2 part 28 Dark Souls. So I just never fixed that. Well, that's sad for Talasan. Okay, part 30, that's worse. I thought it was a bit weird. I'll just save the changes there. Well, that's sad and annoying. Part 30, everyone. Part 30 it is. I'd obviously just not... Sometimes when you go to change the stream title, if you do it too close to when you start a stream, it won't save it officially. So I'm guessing that's what happened last time. If you last went to part 21 once you went live, but it doesn't change the VOD if you went live with it. Yes. Okay. Could you make a note, Barry, for Talis not to be an idiot and change it this time? After the stream. Thank you. But yes, alright, part 30. Let's redo that entire intro. I feel like this is most confusing for anyone who follows along on YouTube, because occasionally I get people who follow my series along on YouTube, and I imagine there must be so many times where they're like, wait, is this a reload of the past one, or is this new? But no, this is fine. So, you can see I was doing some things. Let's warp back to here. I usually check pre-stream, just missed last Sunday. So, and you missed today's, Barry. They're all an army of spam accounts. They're all me and an army of spam accounts. I love it, someone. Like, you're just there with like a couple of spam accounts being like, yeah, we'll just mildly follow her on this. This will be fine. Oh, you fixed it today. Oh, so that must have confused everyone even more, because I had written, you know what? This is fine. This is, like, I'm hoping that my Overwatch games weren't an indicator of my skill level today, because they weren't very good before this. Like, actually, the last 2 were good, but the rest of them were not so sweet. So I'm hoping that all of my bad gaming has been taken out by that, and that we're going to be cool and skilled, and everyone will be like, wow, how awesome. That's exactly what you're all going to... What is that sound? Please tell me that is a soundbite and not some weird video on my computer that started. What is that sound? What is Toothless Dance for 150? What is that? I literally, like, that started playing and I was like, I have no idea what that sound is. Is that some random window I have opened? More TikTok memes you don't know. I see. Well, how does that TikTok meme work? That's a jam. It is a jam. I will give you that. If I was to make a TikTok with that soundbite, how would it go? What would the TikTok be doing? That was a good joke. Hello, Former. How are you going? Sounds like some 80s dance breakout. I like it. It's a nice little 80s dance breakout. So, we're coming against the dragon, Kalamut or something? Mr. Giant Dragon is the other way to pronounce his name. I asked a question in chat not long ago. Has anyone gotten up to 29 streams before? Yes! Yes, Sleepy. So, both of the Fallout series went over 30, with Fallout New Vegas having the most. I think that got up to 33 or 34 streams? You're half asleep, Former. Well, that means you're half awake, so... I hate being in that state of half asleep and half awake. It annoys me, because I can never get back to sleep if I try to. Is an animated cartoon version of Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, dancing in reaction to things. Oh, I see. I see. More dragons. Yes, more dragons indeed. It's always dragons here. So, I've got Havel's armor on because that blocks physical, right? And I've changed to the Black Knight shield I have because that blocks 100% physical, whereas we weren't doing that before. And I have Havel's ring on, which, if I have Havel's ring on, I just realized that our weight's 56. Do I have... Not that's going to make much difference, is it? Because... That's 112. So... I am less than 50% weight, because my weight, you can't see it. But the weight of my character is 55.9 out of 144, which is less than half. So I shouldn't be fat rolling, but not great. You already answered a question to a previous stream test. I just brought it up again because it's funny how the mix-up happened about which part this is. Oh, I see. Yes. How to Train Your Armor is the best animated movie humanity has created so far. Dragon, damn it. Definitely half asleep there, former. I've heard the sequel to or sequels, I think there's 2 sequels to How to Train Your Dragon. They weren't as well received. I vaguely remember watching it. But I can't say it super grabbed me at the time. But I also, oh, do you know what I did see? I saw Rebel Moon yesterday, and Rebel Moon is a joke of a film and is like an exercise in how not to start a franchise. It was one of like, I think I spent longer tearing it apart with friends than I did watching the movie. Because it's so bad at pacing, character development, and just writing and narrative. It has one really good line on it, and that's about it. Alright. Let's see if we can beat this guy. The magic's for the other dude. Alright, buddy. You and me. Oh, that was a big... Oof. I don't like that he does that. Okay. I learnt none of your attack patterns, apparently. Oh my god. That doesn't look good. I don't like whatever this is. Why? Because he's so powerful. I don't think I've managed to hit him once, and we're like... Can I even block this dude? I can. Oh, oh god. I hate this. This is an awful fight. Okay. We did almost nothing to him. 36. Oblivion made 30. Oh, Oblivion made 37. Damn. God damn. I didn't realize he'd made that many. Oh, we didn't, like, actually save at the other warp point. That's fine. It's not hard to get there. Let's go back to the township again. Gotta lock in. This isn't a game. This isn't a game. This is serious. Not all heavy armor someone. So it's only, so the way that the rolling works is based on how much weight you have. So if you have 50% or more, I believe, of your total carry weight on you, you start fat rolling. So in theory, if you have very low carry weight, you could have 0 armor on and still fat roll if you were carrying a really heavy shield and weaponry. So it's based off the amount of weight you've got, not the armor. But that, and hello, Corvus, how are you going? I hope you're going well. Apparently, and I don't know if I said hello to you, Electro. I know I liked your sound, but hello as well. The series of How to Train Your Dragon is pretty good. Can anyone confirm? I can't confirm, unfortunately. I have not seen it. But I didn't realize Oblivion was the one. I guess Skyrim's going to end up having the most, isn't it? Boop. And Ozzy, thank you so much for the lurk as well. I super duper appreciate it. Can I... Having a look. I don't think... I have this. I don't think lightning's going to work against this dude, is it? Because... Do that. I'm pretty sure that this guy's like resistant. Like he's a special dragon, right? So the armor, yeah, so it feels like the armor does it regardless, because like every time we put it on, it's usually because when I'm putting it on, I'm putting on super massive heavy sets. But to be fair, okay, so we could block him there. Like blocking was part of the thing. So that was possible. I have no idea either. Too sleepy, stayed up too much into the morning. You stayed up too much in the morning. What were you doing up late? Were you playing a game? Or just, you were like, you know what? Just can't sleep. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I want to go over here. I tried to stay up late last night, but I just, like, it gets to 10 p.m. now, and because I have to be up so early every day for work, my brain just goes, go to bed now, Talos. It's time for bed. And I'm like, okay, good night. I was like, no, there's games I want. I had time to play games at long last, and that just didn't happen. And I was like, no, Coral Island, I've almost escaped you. There's a whole stat in Dark Souls 2 called adaptability that gives you more frames in your dodge. If you don't level it, even when you dodge, that he will get you something. That he will still get you. Oh wow, that's interesting. Power World has me. There's a mammoth that taunts me to be catched with Pokeball. Ooh, that's interesting, Electro. So how are you found it? Who here has started playing Power World? I have it, but I haven't played it yet. Because I feel like if I start playing it, it's going to become a new addiction. So I haven't actually started it yet. But I'm hearing very positive things. Nintendo's obviously very, very pissed about it. Which I find absolutely hilarious. Oh, come on. Just get stabbed. Get stabbed, mate. Well, we're just going to heal up immediately anyway, because we're about to go in there. I feel like when we first went against this dragon, I actually did better. And I think it was because I ran straight into him. I probably should have started today's stream like killing some mooks or something to get into the groove. But we're here now. I know the Pokemon company is trying to find out how to sue them. Wait, in corporate speak, they are investigating. Yes, exactly. I love that. They're trying to figure out how to sue Power World. I did learn something disappointing about Power World. Apparently, they use AI generation to come up with the ideas, and then they do the rest of the work themselves. But it does explain why they look so closely to Pokemon. Because a lot of people have pointed out they look exactly like Pokemon, like just ones that Nintendo doesn't own. I was very disappointed to hear that AI generation was involved. Hello, Robert. How are you going? Somebody's eating the lunch we refuse to touch. Nintendo probably. Exactly. Like, this is the thing. Like, Nintendo just refused to do the game that Power World is, and everyone wants it, and now Nintendo's like, no, that's our... Okay. This does vaguely remind me... So there is a Super Mario porno that exists. Like an actual proper one that exists out there and everything. And Nintendo owns the rights to it. Because way back, when Mario was becoming super duper popular... a couple of very famous porn stars at the time got together and they made the Super Mario Bros. Official porn. And Nintendo got very upset. And so they purchased the rights to the porno because it was a parody one, so they were allowed to make it. And so Nintendo, like, purchased all the rights to doing it. And they have it still to this day, just locked away in their vault. Which I just find it funny, that they did that. So I'm wondering if Nintendo will eventually just, like, purchase Power World and hide it in a vault somewhere. Like, just be like, we will give Power World millions of dollars to let us own it, and then just shut the servers and take it into their vault of things that Nintendo won't allow out. Of the early 2000s porn. They made spin-offs of everything. It was hilarious. Yes! Yes! The porn industry during like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s ended up just becoming a parody. But specifically very hard in the 2000s. You squished. I squished. No, what's he doing? I think he did this to me last time and I was still very confused. As I am now. What is that? What is that attack? Was that the thingy that, like, you guys last time you were like, oh, it does a thing over time to you? No! I'm healing right into his fire. Oh, God damn it. Let me heal up. Let me stab you! Oh, God. He won't let me get close enough to stab him. He's being very unfair. Oh, God. We are doing better than last time, though. I'm almost dead, but... Oh, God, Jeff. No, that's so unfair. I was basically stunned the entire time. I feel like he's just able to topple us so quickly. We did do better. Fire only works if you believe it will. By the way, this dragon has a tail cut weapon too. Yes, yes, Drummer, it does. But I don't think we have a chance in hell of cutting his tail off, to be quite frank. I'm sure I mentioned before, I'm one of your core it's one of your core tell us fun facts. I actually did mention it before, Sleepy. It was actually when we did the Jeff Cracker one year. I opened it up and it was one of the things that could accidentally be redeemed as a mini fun fact. I mean, Pokemon and Digimon are about the same similarity as Pokemon and Power World from what I've seen. Well, so, you know, Digimon distinct... Like, you tend to, if you look at a Digimon, art-wise, you know you're looking at a Digimon. Like, I would say 90% of the time. You can pretty much go, is that a Digimon or a Pokemon? You know. But Power World, you look at that, and that's pretty much just Pokemon. Plus, Digimon do have a core difference to Pokemon, and that is that they are infinitely less cool. So, like, there's that factor as well. Cut off his tail and beat him to death with it. That would be good. And hello, Lunch Snake. How are you going? I hope you're going well. Digimon came out before Pokemon and even Tamagotchi. And yet, it was overshadowed immediately by Pokemon. See, that's the thing. Digimon... I love Digimon, but Digimon... They're just not as good. Which I feel bad for. Just Digimon's out there being like... but we were first! And everyone's like, Pokemon did it better. At least one thing I do love about Pokemon, and I was the other day at the shops, and EB Games was having a sale, and they were selling some Pokemon merch. But almost all Pokemon merch, like 95% of Pokemon merch, is always of like the first 150 or 250 Pokemon. And so you very rarely ever get the new ones, I found, in merch stores. Like, you occasionally will get a couple of them, but it's such a low percentage. And I'm like, clearly, the first two generations were the best. I used to want those physical Digimon back in school. Barely even won any Digifights. I wanted a Digimon so much. There was, when I was a child, there was a very brief window of time where I got my hands on one of those digital Digimon. And I loved it. And then it got destroyed. But I never managed to... Oh my god, this dog. I'm ignoring as I'm talking about Digimon. And I never got one again. And they're so expensive to buy now. And I just can't justify it. She says with like a ludicrous amount of Kickstarters and things that she will justify. But I want this Digimon so much. But the other problem is, like, I need someone who also has Digimon. So our Digimon don't get lonely and they can be friends. And it would be stupid to buy 2 Digimon, right? And then to, like, have my pet Digimon and be telling people, no, sorry, I've got to go tend to my pet Digimon right now. Yeah, but Digimon has a cat that turns into a busty angel. I think that beats out Pokemon. I feel like Lunch Snake, an easy way to tell if someone is a furry or not. Now, obviously, if they like Pokemon or Digimon regardless, the percentage of them being a furry goes up now thanks to Nintendo's later additions of characters in the game. But I feel like if you have someone that goes, no, I'm a hardcore Digimon fan, because of the exact line you just wrote, Lunch Snake, you get to be like, the chance that they're a furry increases by a significant portion on the pie chart of chances that this person also is this. Like, for me, that's just it. I just feel like Digimon has that, like, that slightly, if you're a massive Digimon fan to the point of being like, I like it more than Pokemon, and then you can list out the ones that look like the humans, specifically the ones that turn into the humanoid ones, because Digimon did that to a lot of them. The chance that you're a furry just increases. Pokemon was more straightforward than Digimon. Yes, Corvus, they were. Because once the Pokemon evolved, they stayed evolved. Whereas Digimon were like, I am cool and badass. Oh no, I'm a baby. That's how you ended up with 3 birds, right? That is how I ended up with the 3 birds, Barry, yes. Because I didn't want the birds to be lonely. Hello, Ronan, how are you going? Don't worry, you're only late to me being kicked in the ass by a dragon. Angelin was targeted. Definitely targeted. Yu-Gi-Oh! Clears. Yu-Gi-Oh! Clears. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can have its own thing. To be fair, Angel Woman is just straight up an angel with no more cat. No, bad Talos Brain. Bad. We're not making that very obvious joke about a woman and a cat and the other words for cat that could be involved in a kind of a joke. We're not making that. We will leave that up to chat's imagination, Talos. We're a good Christian Minecraft channel. Let's go attack a dragon. Bad Talos Brain. Alright. So, I am worried about this dragon. We did a little bit better, right? We did a little bit better. 100% kitten. Someone, 100% kitten's the word. That's the one. The Ender Dragon. Feels like a freaking dragon. Okay. Should I change your armor sets? Do you think? Like, I feel like that's not going to help. The good Christian channel that took eating my body literally. Exactly! That's it! Like, the Bible says cannibalism's cool. We should all be cool with it. Oh, that's interesting. How can I get him to stay put? Get out of the fire, Jeff! Get out of the fire, Jeff! How many times do I need to tell you to get out of the fire, Jeff? Maybe I should be trying to double wield, like dual wield. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oh, I don't like this. Jeff, go to the crotch. Go to the crotch, Jeff. Love the crotch. Believe in the crotch. The crotch is your safe space, Jeff. No, not the fire. Calamite, you're mean. Ugh. No! I hate this. Oh god. Come on, just let me in. Just let me into your crotch area. No, Jeff, I meant to press A. I didn't mean to press that, Jeff. I'm sorry. Heal yourself, Jeff, you fool. Oh god, oh no, I've really screwed Jeff over here. No! Come on. Come on, Jeff. Why won't you? Come on, Jeff. Oh, come on. Come on, Jeff, please, Jeff. Come on, you can do it, Jeff. Yay! The patented crotch protective area wins again. Hooray for giant crotches. Yay, Jeff, yay. Hello, Dale, how are you going? What a great time to join stream straight after that sentence. Okay. The crotch is your safe space, Jeff. I don't know that. If you can dodge a wrench. Hang on, what have I missed in chat? It doesn't let me catch humans, but wait, hang on, Electro, you can catch humans in Power World? To keep him still is to kill him. That's true. That seems like it'd be effective. Just kill him. This is probably the hardest boss in the game. Take your time. Thank you, Drawber. We won! If you can hit it once, you can hit it 1,000 times. Thank you. Yes, that does seem to be the case, right? So we did do it. Did the dragon just try to plant its crotch on Jeff's face? Yes, Electro. It tried to out-dominate our crotch attack. Thank you, Drawber. Nice. Yes, we beat him. That was like, what? I think the 6th try against him? So that's not too bad, is it? I think 6th or 7th. Barry, how many tries did we take against him? Because I think we did 2 last stream and that was the 4th this stream. Now I can pick up all my little things. You can catch humans. God damn! So you can catch shit. That seems like Power World will get very weird very quickly, doesn't it? I like my number there. Quote 800. That's a good number. Jeff strikes again. It's the power of the crotch, Sleepy. That was the third this stream, unless I missed a death. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. All right. So we beat him. He was quite tough. But we won because, again, if only Hawkeye were here. I like that. That's a nice little sentence, isn't it? All right, that's one boss down, everybody. Good start. Good start. You should unequip the Estus Flask for the final boss and fight the man to Jeff. Unequip the Estus Flask and fight man to Jeff. That's... No. To celebrate, you should jump off the ledge. What a terrifying celebration. Can I... If I walk into this, will I die? No, okay. Because I have 62,000 souls. The ring helmet dropped buffs damage. Ah, okay. So, if I put that on... Oh, let me think. Swear to God, if this was a mimic. I was about to be really pissed if that was a mimic. I was like, why are you a mimic here of all places? I do need to look at the ring, actually. You've got a good point. The adrenaline is running. Receive double damage. Receive double damage? A ring enchanted by the orange eye of a Calamite. The bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown or at least well hidden. Why would I ever wear that? If it does double damage to me. Does it also do double damage to the enemy? That's a terrifying sounding ring. I was about to be like, oh, maybe we'll chuck that on. Nope, just you. I never said it buffs your damage. That's fair, Ronan. You didn't say it buffs my damage. I'm glad I read that and just blindly put it in. So it's just an awful ring. I like that. It's just an awful ring that just hurts you. That's fantastic. Alright, so... So, that is... Calamite dead. Hooray. We've got 62,000 souls, which will go through into strength, because why not at this point? Because I want to wield a great axe. I don't think I'm actually going to get up to the point where I can... Oh no, I need 3 more things before I can wield the great axe. Which I don't think we're actually ever going to get. Let me just have a quick look. Where's strength? So I've got one that is... I love how I'm doing this for a weapon that I don't even need. It's just I don't know what else to put my stats into, so we've just been dumping them into strength. Come on, I know you're in here. Did I go through you all? No. No way. Where's my giant axe? Where are my axes? Where is my giant demon axe? Did I get rid of you? I can't have gotten rid of you. Here. Oh. Yeah, 50. There you go. I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. So one of them, the Demon's Great Axe we'll be able to use. The Dragon Queen Great Axe, I don't think we're ever going to be able to wield. But one more point and we can wield that. So that's cool. You passed it twice. I did. I was looking at the wrong stat to tell me when to stop. Jeff wants to ask you a question. Exactly. Jeff just wants to ask you a question. Oop, there's a dead dog. All right. Let's go. Let's remember how to get the heck back up. Yeah, it's probably this way. It's this way. Yeah, let's go, Jeff. You've got... I like that this... I've just gone to the Havel I was trying to avoid going to the Havel because it just seemed like such the obvious choice to do for the build. Do you know what I mean? Like, just the... Yeah, it's great across the board. I guess, like, that's my reward for killing him and taking his armor, right? But, like, it feels like cheating a little bit. She says, wielding her level 15 claymore. And her 20 Estus flasks. Did you cut the tail from the dragon, Covenant Dragon? No, I haven't cut his tail yet because I wanted to get more dragon scales to become a dragon. If I go New Game Plus, do I retain all of my equipment as well? Like the number of scales I've given him? Or does that go? At what level does the Claymore become the Claymost? At every level, Lunch Snake. At every level. Wow. We need so many souls now to level up. That's crazy. And I can't seem to level up the maggot thing. Out of curiosity though now, because we've done that. We can now... Oh, and that's right, Havel's shield I can't wield yet either, can I? Because it's not good enough. But now I can finally wield this for its full effect. Ooh, that is a chunk of stamina. Alright, let's just go murder some mooks real quick to see how cool we are. You, mook, come here. Oh. My level 15 claymore is better than this level 5 axe. What a shocking surprise. But it is cool. I mean, like, I can see if we leveled this up, then that would be very deadly. I do like its sweeping arc. Dunk. It's fun. It looks neat. But it's not for us. The forbidden axe shall go back. It does look very cool, though. Like, it looks more like a club than an axe to BH. At level plus 60. It's free, he doesn't mind. You can cut it for free. You can cut it. Oh, I can cut his tail for free. I can just cut it off. The curse of life is careful. Why does he let me just cut it off? Why does he not have any issue with that? That feels like something I would have an issue with if I was a dragon. Like, does he just regrow it? And he's like, that's fine. Just cut my tail off. I don't care. He's chill. He's just chill like that. He's just like, look, tails grow back super fast. I'm indifferent. What is an axe but a sharp hammer? That's true. That's true. Just the sharp hammer axe. Okay, I'll take out my weapon. Now, it does occur to me that if we kill the abyss guy, what's his face? Then we'll have, I think, the last boss left, but then there will be one other boss we haven't murdered, right? Do-do. How much is your humanity? You know what? I'm just going to... Oh, you know what? Wow, 10,000 souls for one humanity. That's expensive. But I'm gonna lose these souls regardless. So why not? Let's do it.
So long.
Okay. The painted... Yes, exactly. The painted world lady. She has a tail to be cut, but it's the hardest one. It's the hardest one. Jeez. So... I'm actually thinking before we finish the game, as much as I didn't want to kill the painted lady, she would be the one boss I didn't defeat in Dark Souls. So I feel like we have to go back and murder her. So I'm sorry, Sleepy. I know that you're like, leave the painted lady alone, but I haven't... If there had been other bosses I hadn't murdered, I would be like, okay, she can live. But we've murdered so much. Like, you know, we have to complete the ritual. So I think we're going to have to go back and kill her. I think it's only fair that we do that. And now Talos must remember the way to the abyss. Good luck, Talos. It's been a week. Sad Talos. No, I think it's over here. Also we got to Jeff all the NPCs. Yes, that actually... Drama, I literally was thinking that. I was like, when we get to the point where it's like, because I believe if I defeat the final boss, that's the point of no return. I was thinking maybe we could go around the land and just NPC, like, murder all the NPCs. Because, you know, complete murder, completionist murder. If you kill her, it will be anticlimactic and boring. It will be anticlimactic and boring. But these guys always... Where's the way back to the abyss? So we go down. You go, like, extra downsies? No. Does anyone remember the... Oh, wait, hang on. This way. Yes, I was like... I'm sure that there was a way that we could go back into the awful area. Easily. And yes, there is. It's me, a sexy Jeff. Oh. That's right, our little ghost humanity bros. You want to come back? I just want to summon this back because I feel like I would die. Complete the murder. Completer. Oh, I see Ozzy is just logged into Steam. Is also on Power World. Is everyone's going to Power World. Okay. Ooh, what was the path that I took to go to the danger zone? Danger zone. Okay. There was a fire down here, wasn't there? That was like... Go away, adorable humanities. Not the way I want to go. Bugger off, Jeff busy. Oh yeah, they actually hit quite hard. Sigh, fine. If you seek death, ye shall find it here. Ow. At least I'm like picking up humanities. I don't want to be picking up these humanities. I don't want to be farming these ghosts because I want to be saving my Estus flasks, but this is fine. You're playing Twilight Princess, and how are you finding that, Ronan? Back to the Zelda games, hey? Welcome to the blackness. Welcome to the blackness. I should be asking about a power word right in the coming future as a word of warning for the future. About a Power World night. Yes. I suspect that if we get enough people in the Discord wanting to do Power World, that we'll have that as an event sooner rather than later. Because I believe you can have up to 30 players if on Steam, correct? All those humanities are full heals. Oh. That's cool. More humanity, more... Oh, you. Go away. Oh, this way. Yes, good. All right. Now. Okay, so this guy is pretty damn tough from memory. Alright. You mean slave world? So what do you do with people when you capture them? Is it like in Conan Exiles? Do you just like put them to work? And like, do the Power World people evolve, or do they stay as they are? Like, do I have to, how does that work? I actually have like avoided learning too much about Power World because I wanted it to be kind of amazing. Oh, I don't know what the current limit, but I know the plan is to maximum player count to be like 100. Oh, that's cool. Hi there. Okay. Yes, Jeff, get up. Now, I believe the amulet is supposed to help me. I need to heal more than I need to do that. Okay. Ah! Alright, hang on. I know what I want to do. I want to make this easier on myself. Let's get you out of here. And get you out of here. And that means when I do this, I literally can only flick between the two. Okay, much easier. Amulet for magical attacks. I just need to actually learn when he's doing a magical attack instead of flailing like I was there. But, okay, this will be easier because I don't think he's going to do anything else on us, so we'll just have the two. That way I can just flick between the two instead of having to like go through 20 different things. They say as people are new, sadly cannot breed them. Wait, so hang on. If I catch a Power World creature, it turns into a human. I thought it stayed as a creature. Can I breed those? They get treated as Pokemon as far as I've found. So far, evolution unknown. I see. Enslaving is more involved and immersive on Power World. Conan, just as you said, thralls to crafting stations. Like, I hadn't thought Power World would have so much slavery, but okay. Gonna be a very dark time. Should I stream Power World? Shall we get me to stream a Jeff Power World for everyone? We can make our power... You guys can show me how to do slavery. Oh, that's going to be a dark game, isn't it? Like a crazy dark game. I can just see it now. Alright, Jeff, let's go. Right, so, go away, humanities. You're boring. Jeff doesn't want you. Jeff wants something else. Jeff hungers. Hungers to kill the magic man. Jeff has gone. Dang it! We were just here. I just thought I had like a down pat where I needed to go. Evidently not. Go away. Stupid humanity. Boop. Creature says, creatures, humans can also be captured like pals, but it's frowned upon. It's frowned upon, is it? I like that. That is just, it's frowned upon. They're like, we would prefer you didn't do this. I think I actually want to go up this way. Come on, Talos, get your act together. It's doing numbers on Twitch at the moment. It's doing numbers on Twitch. I bet it is doing numbers on Twitch. No more slave learning than Pokemon is when you think about it in depth. Yeah, but like in Pokemon, they can only ever say like their own name, right? So you can just pretend that they're not asking for freedom. Whereas like I doubt if you catch someone called Jeremy, they just default to being like, Jeremy, Jeremy, Jeremy. Like Jeremy's probably like, hey, can you free me? I have a wife and family or a husband and family, or just, you know, I have like a really cool dog at home. Could you stop enslaving me? It's like, what, do I just whip Jeremy until Jeremy learns just to say Jeremy at me? Jeremy, say Jeremy. I don't like being guilt tripped. That's what I could do. You know what? I'm coming around to the idea. Yeah, let's take away their ability to speak and that will be fine. I'll just get them to say their own name aggressively and I'll be okay with it. Because that way they can't guilt trip me. Can we do that? Should we do that? I hope everyone can hear the sarcasm in my voice as well. Sometimes when I go on these like little tangents, I'm like... God damn it. Does he stop slapping? This guy seems harder than the friggin' dragon. God damn it. I think I'm having more trouble with him than the dragon at the moment. Oh, there's the dark magic. Yeah, god damn! This guy moves very quick. Once I have a colonels on Power Team Rocket, so I don't see it as slavery, more prison sentence when they work for the keep. Oh, I like that. It's not slavery, it's a prison sentence. So, American prison. Okay. Having a think. Having a think. Can I poison him? Hello, Recorder. How are you going? You're doing peepo damage. What is peepo damage? What level is the weapon? It's a level 15 claymore. And they just can't think of any better phrase and want to say besides their name. Narcissistic bastards. Playing with my friend in Powered. I'm Jesse Spikes. He's Dusty James. We're Team Missile. I like that. That's cute. That's amazing. I love that, Aussie. Are you guys being villains? So you're going to enslave people. I assume that's what Aussie's doing. Peepo for you is small. I see. I'm doing small amounts of damage, am I? I think that's the first time someone's claimed Jeff does small amount of damage with the level 15 claymore. Does he have a physical resist or a different element would beat this guy easy? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking, Barry. So I've got some fire on me. I've been playing ER for the past few days. Kind of unusual to see bosses could have less than 11 hit combo. How are you going, Sir Meowington? I hope you're going well. Hang on, let me... What is ER? What does ER stand for? My brain is trying to think and it's not coming up with anything. Elden Ring! Elden Ring! Right. Elden Ring. I was like, I know that I should know this. The moment you said it's Elden Ring. If you're human, can summon Puppy Sith in the boss room. Ah, and then Puppy Sith would help me block that. That's right, you said I could... In the boss room. Huh, okay. I'm gonna try one more time to beat him without Sith. And then we will go human and we will go into the boss room and we will summon our little puppy friend. And then hopefully we will trounce this guy's ass. Curious, is Dark Souls a game where you can just go grind to a high enough level that you just walk through the whole game? I would say no, Electro. I think that you could grind to get very high and it makes it significantly easier, but I don't think it really is a walk in the park. Like, you do... If you sort of, like, stop paying attention, your ass gets handed to you relatively fast. So, even if you're, like, very high and you can, you know, beat mooks easily, you can still find yourself in a bit of danger. So there's someone inside the boss room, not anywhere before. I see. Thank you. You have a tip for me, Sleepy. Is it use a bow and arrow? Jeez Louise. Okay. I feel like I need Sith just as a distraction here. Oh, yep. That was almost... Far out! We just got pummeled to hell and back. Come on, Jeff. Whew! We did it! Manus is dead. Sorry, Sith. We didn't need you in the end. Hooray!
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Whew! Why is something crying? Do we really want to see Popster being mauled to death by Manus, the monkeys? I guess not, Sir Mowington. I guess we didn't. And what are you doing in Elden Ring? What build are you running? I'm sure I must have asked if you've mentioned Elden Ring before. My brain is basically just a sieve sometimes. What are you running? You, like, ranged magic, in-your-face weapons? Try not to let your health bar go all the way down. That's a really good tip, Sleepy. I think I did quite well in following that advice this time. This boss seems to dislike having their junk touched. I think, yes, Electra. A lot of the bosses don't like when I go for the crotch. But that is... I am now officially Jeff the Crotch Bandit, as it is my preferred method of attack. Can I spoil something for you regarding a cutscene you're past the point of being able to get? Yes, Lunch Snake. Please spoil away for something that I can't get. Drobber just casually beats him. My tip made all the difference. That was it, Sleepy. That was it. Yeah, because I'm attacking crotches, Barry. Like bandits, how they attack, like, you know, wagon bandits, like, and horse bandits, how they would attack certain things. You know, because, like, Jeff attacks the crotch, so he's a crotch bandit. Does that mean something? I think it does. Barry, does that mean something else? Oh, can I kill this? It doesn't seem to want to talk. It just seems to want to whimper. Can I kill it? Okay, well, it can be sad then. Fire. Bonfire lit. Oh, yes, I can level up again. Let's level up our strength, I guess. I want to be able to use everything, and I've got no reason not to. It sure does somewhere. Tell us, bandits normally steal something valuable. What does a crotch have a value of? Life. That's where you're weak. It steals your strength by exploiting your weakness. So we won. Now what, guys? So we managed to beat both bosses within an hour. Wasn't expecting that. I know last stream I was like, don't worry, we'll come back and I'm sure we'll get it. Honestly thought that was going to take a little bit longer. Than Jeff just being like me being like, you know what, why did I go in and just change weapons? Crotch Murderer seems more accurate, but it's much longer than Crotch Bandit. Well, time to collect some dragon tails, wipe out the NPCs. Just go to Framped. Framped? Slaughter everything and win the game? I guess that's it, isn't it? But I wanted to become a dragon. I mean, I guess we could go to the, Guys, did we get to the bottom of the tree? You know how we were in the tree in the swamps? Did we actually get to the bottom of it? I don't know if we did. I was trying to remember. I know we got close to the bottom when I died. But did we actually get to the bottom of it? And was I just super duper underwhelmed? Crotch Penetrator. Crotch Penetrator, I think, is definitely not... Like, it's accurate. It's probably the most accurate. I'm trying Convergence mod. It's a mod with heavy focus on magic. Trying to build a hybrid of cryomancy and twin blades for melee. Ooh, nice. If you do this section before fighting Sith in the main game, when you get to Sith boss fight, the cutscene changes to Sith recognizing you and only reluctantly picking up their blade to guard their master's grave. Aww, so it makes it like super duper sad. Aww. Yeah, the Dragon Covenant was at the bottom. Right. Okay. Yeah, you went down the end and there was a beach with the high... Yes, okay, that was that. Okay, so we did get there. My mind kind of was like... What was at the bottom? I was trying to remember what was at the bottom of the tree. And like, I've separated the Hydra and the dragon separate from the tree in my mind. Now that you guys have said that, yes, okay. So much happens. That is so sad. Like, Sith's fight. I'm glad we didn't kill that guy before we went and fought Sith. So, I'm reluctant to finish Dark Souls, in all honesty. It's... I feel like we've been, I've been in Dark Souls for so long now. Well, there's always New Game Plus. Never. Never lunch snack. I don't want to fight the bosses when they're harder. I want to take my victory, go home, and pretend I'm the best. What's this actually challenging myself nonsense? Oh no, now we have to play Kick the Dragon. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. I can vaguely remember how to do this. You have 3 more games after this. This is true. I've got, look, yeah, I know, but like, everyone, like, everyone's like saying Dark Souls, like, the next Dark Souls isn't as good. Oh my god, jump, Jeff. Every time. I'm never going to learn it. I just... Reddit post. How the F do I jump attack? Try to flick towards the hit button as soon as the flick has left and there we go. Every time. Every time. We did complete the painted word, Sir Meowington. We just didn't murder the lady, so we've come back to claim her soul so everyone can have died. Yes, and now we're off to commit murder. Yes, that's basically it. That's basically what the streams are right now, is they're cleanup streams. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, there's more. You're not as scary when I'm badass like this. Your mooks are annoying though. I don't think I've ever actually killed that man. Large Titanite shard, not worth it. Can I open this door and will that door be open forever? I prefer Pegnog. What? Pepsi is a superior drink, especially if it's pilk. I like Pepsi Max. I think Pepsi's great. Don't forget about the 3 to 4 5 other games. Yeah, I know we have other games. It's just that, like, what if I'm worse at them? I feel quite competent with my cheesy sword in this one. Pepsi plus eggnog. My god, that's insane. How does that taste? I can't imagine what that would taste like. You know, the Souls game is never filling. That's why it's best to just get it over with. The real series of closure comes from having explored every level, found every item, and finished every NPC quest. The way NG Plus is essential. I will never truly know the joy of Dark Souls until I destroy everything. Hello. Oh.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
She has disappeared. Guys? Ah! Is she... Okay, so she's here somewhere. Is she, like, behind it? She's somewhere here. Oh my god, where are you? Blood loss. Oh no, that's immediate death.
Why could thou not let us
Hmm.
be? Didst thou not
I was gonna try burn her, but
Arianas
no.
created this world?
No, not the waifu. She must die for the collection, Sir Meowington. Ah, just flare the air for a few seconds. Need a hint. Karma. Not karma. Irish. Okay. What if I use my big explodey fire? Oh, that's not the one I wanted to... Oh, actually, you know what? It's fine if we go here. Because I'm going to attune my magic, and I'm going to instead put on... No. I'm going to put on... Where's my... Chaos Storm? Yeah, let's put on Chaos Storm. That's gonna teach her. I can wait for a couple more tries before giving hints. Let's see what happens. Let's see. She just kind of disappeared. Like, I was like, what? Where is she? So she goes invisible, and I assume I have to hit her and she'll bounce out of the invisibility, because it's normally how enemies go. Alright, before we go and we fight her again, I'm just going to BRB very quickly, and then we'll come back and we'll try and murder this woman. So give me one moment. Oh,
Nice.
Gah! Zombies with guns! Not big guns, but they are guns!
Death is whimsical today.
On the wrong side, but I am back. Hello. So, we need Tails version of... Thanks for the Baby Yoda. Always great to come back to Baby Yoda. That's great. I was like jamming to the music and then there's Baby Yoda. We need Tails version of a Duke Nukem quotes. Look, I'd be down for that. I'd be down for doing that. The Doom ones come from a comic I read. Just an awesome guitar thing. That'd be a good value. Look, Barry, make a note. I do have a week coming off, so maybe I'll sit down and do some recordings. Welcome back indeed to Baby Yoda. Thank you. Thank you, Lunch Snake, for the wonderful welcome back with Baby Yoda, just to really get my mind in there. That was very well timed. Nuke Dukem, not Duke Nukem. Who is Nuke Dukem? Yes, there was an interesting fact redeem, indeed, by Sleepy. One last interesting fact for the Dark Souls series. Okay, one last interesting fact for the Dark Souls series. Let's do that. So, before we go brutalize this woman, or attempt to, what a great comment out of context, right? So, interesting fact. This is actually about a interesting woman, funnily enough. Hannah Dago. So, Hannah Dago, she was born in Ireland in the early 1700s. And she was born basically into that class, like very much the working class. She was what they called a basket woman, or also known as a porter. So effectively, she would pick up the object from A, take the object to B. That's what they called basket women, because often you'd transport goods with baskets and stuff. So not the most glamorous job, and she wasn't particularly into it. It's hard-working, long hours, and not that fun. So she moved to London when she was in her teens, and she kind of got into a lot of crime. So, pickpocketing, theft, things like that. So she ended up being sent to jail. And when she was in jail for thievery, she ended up meeting a fellow inmate, falling in love, and getting married. That didn't last very long, though, because he got released and then he promptly died on the outside. But don't worry, while she's in jail, the prison keeper, so the guy in charge of the jail, he had had his eye on her for a while, and they got married. So Hannah married the prison keeper. Now, that doesn't mean she gets out of jail. She still has to stay in jail. I guess it just means she probably gets some more conjugal visits. But it also meant that there was a lot of leeway with what she could do in the prison now. She was described as a strong, masculine woman who was the terror of her fellow prisoners. So she basically would wander around beating people up as she desired, because again, she had the prison keeper as, like, you know, her backup. Now, she did end up stabbing someone, though. They didn't die, but it was a pretty solid stab after a squabble. This didn't escape authorities' notice, and she got transferred to another prison for 6 months, where she promptly stabbed another prisoner. Now, interestingly enough, this other prisoner that she stabbed them not because they slighted her, but because she really believed in the saying, snitches get stitches. And this particular prisoner had basically snitched on another prisoner. So they'd done that just before Hannah rocked up, and Hannah was like, what, you're a snitch? Stab. So, you know, she had some values there. Now, since neither of the people died from her stabbing, she was eventually released from prison. When she was released from prison, she ended up meeting a widower, this woman whose husband had died recently, and she befriended the widower, and she found out the widower had an apartment that was very, very well furnished. So Hannah, being the career criminal she is, robbed the widow. And she took all of the furniture from her and tried to sell it. Now, at this point, Hannah ended up getting caught again, this time for burglary and robbery. And because there was burglary, as in breaking and entering burglary, not just straight up robbery of like pickpocketing, she ended up getting sentenced to death. Hannah didn't care much for that. Continued to terrorize people in the short stint she kept in prison before it. When they sent priests to her, she ignored them. And as she was on the cart being taken to her execution, she got into a fight with the executioner. As they reach the place to actually execute her, she hits the executioner hard enough. He basically stumbles back and he's completely out of breath. And so Hannah strips herself of all her clothing and throws it to the crowd waiting for her to die. Now, the reason she did this was back in this time, so this is like 18th century type thing, what would often happen is the executioner would get to keep your clothes. So if you were killed by execution, your clothes would go to the executioner. So a lot of people would actually wear their best clothing because it was seen as a tip to the executioner. And if you wore better clothing, then it was kind of like bribing the executioner to give you a swifter death. Because they could make your death quite painful if they wanted to. So she's stripped her clothes to cheat the executioner of his tip, as it were, thrown it to the crowd. And he's got him back up, and he's recovered his breath, and he manages to get the rope around her neck. Her hands are still free, and she starts a punch on with the executioner again, manages to knock him back again long enough for her to take the one handkerchief she'd kept from her clothing, tie it around her eyes, and then jump to her own death. She jumped so violently to her own death from this little cart. Like the force from her jump was so strong, it immediately snapped her neck. So she even stole the execution from the executioner. She basically was like, no, you're not going to kill me. I'm going to kill me. Screw you, executioner. And just peaced out. And that, interesting fact, is Hannah Dago Sleepy, the woman who just... I don't even know how to describe it. She just was very subtly like, no, screw you. And that's how she went out. So, had you ever heard of her before? Quite fitting for this. She's just like me, for real. Yeah, she was like, no, you're not getting your tip, and you're also not getting the honor of killing me. I get that honor. Damn, that's one way to piss the execution off off the next person in line. Can you imagine being the next person in line? You're like, I'll just come quietly. I'm fine. I mean, and that crowd, like, wow, that execution is like, entire mood just has to be garbage after that. Oh, I thought I still had my shield on. Let's try that again. Now I'm just picturing Toothless. Now I just picture Toothless. When I hear that. But yeah, I heard about her and I was like, that's a fun, interesting fact. A nice quick one. A nice quick, straight to the point, interesting fact. Of just a... F you. Alright. There! The most beautiful sight any soldier can behold! The gun. The gun. Pastellus, you weird, weird person. Oh, we've got to kick the dragon again, don't we? Alright, let's go. We got this. We can do this. I remember how to do it now. Flick and hold and it's fine. I googled already, so it's all good. I love that this is just a thing. There we go. So... out of all the other Dark Souls games to come, which do you guys think I'm going to enjoy the most? Because I very much enjoyed Dark Souls 1. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like a Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas situation. Is she going to immediately fight me now? She is. Oh. My plan did not work. My plan did not work at all. Backup plan. Did she stop being invisible after a while? Because she can't get behind me up here, right? Yeah. Her footprints are here. Yeah, you back off, lady. Ow. Get behind me. No, that's an edge. Does she ever stop being invisible? No, not blood loss. I hate her. Well, we got her to half health. Or a third health. Oh, what happened here? Why is she... What happened? I am confused. Is she... No! Mm. Okay.
But why?
Well, because you went invisible and it was mean. And also I got an achievement for murdering you. There we go. Easy peasy. Bloodborne. You guys reckon Bloodborne, but doesn't Bloodborne not have blocking? You reckon number 2 draw. Why number 2? Because everything people say about number 2 makes me scared. I think Elden Ring because of the like the QOL. The Elden Ring, I think the character creation is going to be just insane. She teleported. Oh, I see. I thought like I would died from blood loss. Like that was what I was confused about. Yeah, why tell us? I want the achievement, Sleepy. And I've got the achievement now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to change to my shield. I didn't. Oh, that's fine. It wasn't worth a lot of points, was she? I feel a little bit bad now because she just wasn't worth the points. But that means we've got one boss left in Dark Souls 1 to defeat, and we have killed every other boss in Dark Souls. So, let's get out of the painted world. Bloodborne doesn't have blocking, so you have to actually fight instead of to be a wimp. But I want to be a wimp, Sleepy. I suspect I'm going to hate Bloodborne. I love blocking. It's like I spent half of Dark Souls, my entire playthrough in Dark Souls, blocking. Like, that's all I did. I blocked. I turtled. I was part turtle, part Jeff. It was the best. To Jeff was what I was. Or a Jeffel? A Jeffel? A Jeffel? A Jeffel? A Jefftul? A Jefftul? A Jefftul? A Jefftul? No, that doesn't sound right. Jeffertle? A Jeffertle. Yeah, we were a Jeffertle. Working out my ship name between Jeff and a turtle here. Honestly, the fighting feels so good in action-packed and Bloodborne. Okay, so are we gonna go Dark Souls 2 or are we gonna go Bloodborne, guys? Like, where do I fit Bloodborne in this timeline? There's no blocking in Bloodborne, but there's really a rally mechanic that allows you to restore some of the lost health if you attack after being hit. I see. It has werewolves. I do love werewolves. I do love werewolves. That's a known fact about me. Hello. Hello. No need to block when you have a Glock. I like that. No need to block when you have a Glock. Just murder them, tell us. Just straight up murder. So how are we going to do this? So what are we going to do? Should I leave it to a sub-vote? Like whether or not it's Dark Souls 2 or Bloodborne we do next? Should we leave that to a vote? The thing is, I've now gotten a taste for Souls games. Curse you all, I now really like them. Because next, on the agenda, on the gaming agenda, what we have... I think down, actually, there might be one. Are you seriously coming out here, bro? You want to die? Who are you? On the gaming agenda, we've got Assassin's Creed 2 coming up. We've got Mirror's Edge, which we're going to we're going to see how that one goes. We've got Deus Ex starting. We're going to finish Bulletstorm. I think we're going to finish Bulletstorm this week because Thursday's Bulletstorm, and I think we're actually quite close to the end of Bulletstorm. So we're going to finish Bulletstorm probably this week, so that will be done. And then we've got Assassin's Creed 2, which is the redemption from Ronin, actually. Mirror's Edge, which is the redemption from Drawbar. And we've got Deus Ex. So after I finish one of those games, we'll be slotting in another Souls games. Community Jeff Bucks competition. First game to hit 50k Jeff Bucks. You actually use a gun in Bloodborne. Jesus. Okay. That's an option. What do you guys want? Do you want it to be a Jeff Bucks situation, or do you want it to be a sub-vote situation? But beyond that...
What an interesting hypothesis.
Where's the beloved
Lunch Snake has requested Talos does story time. Barry, spark plugs, Jeff, romance.
You guys love using Barry in story time, don't you? Alright, so we've got a story time redeem of Barry, Sparkplugs, Jeff in a romance. Yeah, okay, I can do that. That's going to be an interesting one, but alright, let's do that. Where's the beloved Skyrim in that list? The beloved Skyrim Electro happens when we get to 1,000 followers. It's great because like I keep pinging between like 800 and 8 like a little bit above that. So like it's whenever we do that. So my plan was later on this year once I finish my course to re-go on the TikTok thing, which brings in new people. So once I do that, maybe we'll get to the 1,000 followers, and then that's when we get the Skyrim. So I've locked Skyrim away behind a 1,000 followers thing for funsies, because I love keeping everyone infinitely waiting for that game to happen. So that's where that is. I just like being randomly cruel. Did I get another fire thing? I thought I had already... Don't I need a fire? Yeah, I thought we need a fire soul to do that. Instead of a shooting of a flintlock pistol that you shoot at an enemy in the middle of the swing to make them get stunned. Oh, that does sound wickedly cool. I do like the idea of that. So, quick question, guys. Where the heck are we meant to go next to finish the game? Not that we're going to go do it immediately. I just want to know... for like when we were like is if we're going to go around and murder a bunch of people now. Soul of Manus, Father of the Abyss. This extraordinary soul is a vicious, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly one human, but he became the Father of the Abyss after humanity went wild, apparently seeing his precious broken pendant. What do I do with all these souls? I just have all these souls now, guys. What do we do with them all? Oh, that was actually way more than I thought. Okay, that's fine. The big snake. Okay. You're evil and I shall go to the corner to sulk now. Enjoy, Electro. You have to go to the Lord Vessel and put the Lord Souls in. Okay. So if we want to do anything else...
Me, senpai.
So my understanding is once we do this, we can't come back, right? So if there's anything else I want to do, I better start doing it, basically. God damn it, why do I keep... I'm overestimating how many souls I need to level up. And now I'm like super close again to the next level, so I might as well do some more and get 50. And then I can wield whatever the hell I want to wield because I'm awesome. So I'll do that. Screw it. I've got nothing else to do. I can use up all my spare souls. I'm going to use one. What happens with one? 8,000. Okay, I've got to use 2 then. Time for plink plink plonk. Teethy McSnakerton. Teethy McSnakerton. But yes, do we want to go around and kill all the NPCs, guys? Is that what we wanted to do before we do it? Or shall I just go and see if we can... Because I wanted to become a dragon. And I wanted to do so much stuff, but there doesn't seem to be time, guys. There's no time. There was supposed to be time. I was supposed to grind, and I didn't grind. I didn't have time to grind. Stupid life and work. I wanted to be a magical dragon, Jeff. I don't know what happens when I become one, but it sounded cool. Prolong the stream like Gwen prolonged the Age of Fire. Just let go. There is an optional boss you missed. Who's the optional boss I missed? Who did I miss? It's prolonging the stream. I've just gone up so many levels. I think I can wield Havels. I can wield everything now, I think. I don't think there's anything strength-wise that's cut off from me, is there? What's the weight on my bad boy now that I'm doing this? 75. Now I'm fat rolling. Look at that though. We've got Havel's shield up, guys. We can effectively wield this now. What the hell happened there? What was that? What is this? Explain. What? What's going on? Why is my weapon broken? No one explained this. What is this danger? I hate it. It's going off. What's happened? My weapon broke. My shield broke. Why did my shield break? Havel's shield is stupid. Shields count as weapons. Kid. Nice. I know. Warp to the sanctuary. Okay, let's warp to the sanctuary, guys. Who have we missed? I used the shield super. I pressed left trigger. I mean, I murdered the mushroom lady. Tell us, a breaker of our own shields. I know, I don't even know. Is it super ability to be stupid and break? I assume that made me mean go back to where you fought the sanctuary garden. Let's go, Jeff. Which earns a ton of durability and gives you hyper armor. I see. Oh, what the hell's this? This is not an optional boss. This is just two douchebags. Oh, well, I was hoping that would work. That did not work. It's just a buff, basically. I see. So it's just basically a buff. Right. Well, those guys suck. So is it just two of them? Like, that's just the optional boss, is just two guardians? Because that doesn't seem as fun. But... Yeah, it's two of them. Do I get an achievement for killing them? Do I get an achievement on my Steam being like, you killed two of them instead of one of them? Good for you. So... bad joke. Oh yeah, I owe you a story, don't I? So bad joke. How did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. Yeah, you know if you think that joke is funny, everyone. Right, so he can't parry. That's a nay from Barry, a yay from Ronan. I would need to get the dragon scales, and I need to get a lot of dragon scales. A yay from Lunch Snake, a nay from Electro. I get it, but it's a weak from Barry, and a nay from Sir Meowington. Alright, so... So, I can still block with it, right? Okay. Never heard that one before. It's clever. I chose not to vote. You chose not to vote, Sleepy. So we do have a story time I should do before I forget, guys. We're coming quite close to the end. And so the story time is Barry, Sparkplugs, Jeff in a romance. You can just see the Guardians out there too. Close to the edge can I get before I activate? One. There's two. Look at them. Just standing there taunting me. Just waiting for me to attack. Can I, actually out of curiosity, can I poison one? That's what I'm going to try to do. But yes, I guess I should do the story before I forget. Because otherwise I'm going to forget the story. So... just trying to think. So Barry, Sparkplugs... Sparkplugs. Yeah, I think it's the Barry and Jeff, because like whenever I get Barry and Jeff, I have so many preconceptions about them. So I always end up feeling like my brain tries to like just box it into something like familiar. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like my brain's like, oh, there's less freedom with Barry and Jeff. That's fine, but no, that's okay. So you're out. Ducks. Name. Father dragons are covenant in Dark Souls. The dragon covenant is obtained by swearing allegiance to the everlasting dragon. Oh, that's a boring name, isn't it? It's not a very good name. Just an everlasting dragon. Okay. That's fine. So, let's do this before I forget. So we open up. Not in alternate world, but in Dark Souls world this time. In Dark Souls world, we've been here before, and we open up on Jeff. Beautiful, wonderful Jeff. In fact, if you look at the screen, you can see Jeff's wonderful face right now. And Jeff is incredibly sad because Jeff has just made a pact with the everlasting dragon. And you can see her there in the ashen field, sand everywhere, a dead Hydra body. Adorable, cute, deadly clam slaughtered on the field, rising quite the stink in the air, and a dejected, beautiful Jeff crying tears. The reason she's crying tears is because even though she's entered a covenant of the dragon has rejected her proposal because Jeff wants the dragon to love her. But the dragon has said, you are not a dragon, I can't love you, even if you're offering me a bouquet of flowers like in The Sims. And so Jeff is crying because Jeff knows that the only way to get the everlasting dragon to love her would be to become a dragon. And it means a very big journey is ahead. And so after she's cried all her tears into the point of dehydration and she's started to shrivel up because there's no moisture left to cry, which is kind of her standard form if you look at her face when she's not human, she gets it together and she travels to the Great Drake area. Space Marine. And she goes to fight the magical drakes, but Jeff is very, very lazy. Because she can't be bothered fighting each drake. So she thinks to herself, what can she do? She can try to create a robot to help her. So she goes back to the bonfire in Dark Souls and she takes all of the random garbage she's found along the way in Dark Souls, and she builds herself a strange little robot. It's made out of pine resin, that's what powers it. It's several different longswords she's picked up from skeleton boys, like the metal warped into the body of a little robot boy, and just all the different robes she can find. And on the head, she puts the head of the mimic box there. So she takes the mimic box and she puts that on the head of it, and she draws little squiggly eyes over it. So there's like little Sharpie eyes, and she names the robot boy Barry, and it comes to life because Dark Souls magic. She pyromancies it enough until basically Quilag comes along and is like, stop it. Stop doing that. I'm back to life now because screw you. You're using my pyromancy wrong. Here, I'll just make the robot real. And then she goes back to her afterlife. She F's off again. But Barry is here, and so Jeff goes, what I need you to do is I need you to go out and kill all those drakes for me, and I need you to get all of the scales that they have and then bring them to me, Barry. And so Barry goes out and Barry starts slaying drakes left, right, and center. It's a whole crisis storm. And Jeff is just sitting there on a nice little beach umbrella enjoying herself, having a drink from her Estus flask over and over again, like she thinks it's a vacation, as Barry slays all the dragons and comes back covered in scales. And so Jeff takes the Barry covered in scales down to the everlasting dragon. Jeff is like, everlasting dragon, you ignored my bouquet of flowers, but what about my bouquet of dragon scales? And the everlasting dragon looks down, and all it sees is this charming robot with big drawn-on eyes covered in scales. And the everlasting dragon says, yes, this is the most romantic thing I have ever seen. And its tail swipes Jeff to the side, and she goes flying off into the ocean. And the dragon curls a hand around Barry and goes, I am now in love with this robot covered in dragon scales. It's the most dragon-looking thing I've seen since myself, and I haven't seen myself for a very long time, as I don't own any mirrors and don't understand reflection in water. So that's very sad. But I'm in love now, and Jeff crawls out of the river, or the ocean, I guess, at this point, and she has decided that she will devise a plan to destroy this romance, as they're planning a big marriage in all of Dark Souls. All the bosses are invited to it. It's a very big, magical wedding day. I guess that's happening there. All the blacksmith giants are there. All the chimeras are there on one side. It's a very magical wedding that Jeff plans to crash, because she can't allow this romance to be, because she's meant to be the one with the dragon. And so Jeff storms in with her giant claymore, slaughtering guests left, right, and center as the vows are being said. And she finally gets up there and she goes, "I'm going to stop you guys once and for all." And the Everlasting is dragon's like, "You can't stop me, I'm everlasting." And Jeff goes, "Well, Barry isn't, because he's not just powered by pyromancy, he's also powered by spark plugs." And Jeff strikes forward with her claymore, and she knocks the spark plugs out of Barry, and his robot body underpowers, and he falls to the ground in a clatter, dead. And then Jeff is like, "Now you have no choice but to marry me." And she picks Barry up and slams him onto her shield and is like, "See, now I am the dragon." And the Everlasting Dragon goes, "No, because this is a romance, and therefore true love's kiss will awaken Barry." And the dragon goes to kiss Barry, the robot dragon thing that's been slain. But it's a very big dragon, and it misjudges how forceful its mouth is, and it crushes Barry into the ground, destroying it once and for all. And Jeff, realizing that the dragon will never love her, hacks off its head. And that is how this very sad romance story ends. Because as Jeff kills the dragon, she sees the souls of the dragon and Barry come to life, and they skip off into the afterlife to be together forever. The end. So that was a story time. That ended in happiness! What are you talking about? That ended in happiness! That view of Jeff in the arm looks like some... The Everlasting Dragon and Barry got to be together. I don't know what you guys want from me. That was a romantic happiness, wasn't it? They both got up and both used lightning. Isn't Havel's armor, like, resistant to lightning? Oh, Jeff, too many swings. Come on, I was so close to getting that one then. High quality as always. I tried that right before the spirit spit. Oh, I see. Right before the spirit spit. We're actually quite close there. I should have healed. I got hungry for that last kill. We can do that. I just got hungry for that last kill then. I mean, I think that's probably the happiest one of our romance ones has ever ended. I think they just always end in sadness when it's Barry. I think that is like at least the third time that Barry has been involved in a... Why do you guys want Barry to have romance so much? That is like the third time, I think, Barry and romance has been redeemed. Also with Jeff, do you guys want Barry and Jeff to be together? Why do you hate Barry so much? Like, are you gonna curse Barry with Jeff? We want to see if robots can love. I see. We want to see if robots can love. That's right, I was gonna poison one. That was my plan. Oh, I cannot run at all. Is it poisoned? I don't know if they get poisoned. Can I heal, please? Stop it. You're being annoying. Okay. I think it's annoying not being able to run at them. Maybe if we change our shield. He's doing lightning, right? Which would be here, so 65, 75. But that's much less weight. That's Eagle Shield, so it's 75 lightning block. Havel, oh, hang on. Havel's is 80, this one's 70, but the Eagle was 75. And I think, yeah, we'd be back to, yeah, we can run again. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so, poison didn't work. You're gonna head out. I'll talk to you guys later. Best of luck. I'll catch you later, lunch. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for jumping by and joining in. I super duper appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your time zone. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's try burning them this time. I should have done that when I was closer. Oh well, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, so you come here. We got so close because if I can kill one, I reckon I can get the other one pretty easily. Ow, Jesus Christ. Just swooped in there. Heal, Jeff, heal, heal, Jeff, heal, heal, Jeff. Jeff, heal. Like, we killed the original one pretty easily. No! Do you know what we're going to do? I'm going to change what magic I'm using. What I'm going to do. I'm going to attune my magic. I love how much I just have not used Chaos Storm. Also, I love that I'm just refusing to apparently, like, use the Sanctuary one, which, like, this would make it so much quicker. Why? Why don't I just heal at the other place? The extra one is definitely a fun way to mix it up. A fun way to mix it up. Just having that little... It's just that side damage that you're not expecting. It would probably take too long to grind all the scales for the dragon, right? But I guess if we end up finishing Dark Souls today... It's doing nothing. Yeah, that was pointless. That was not worth it. That was a very pointless attack. Alright. Pointlessness. Let's go. But this, I think, helped. Jesus. Christ, guys, give me a chance to do something. Far out. They really were like, nah, not this run, Jeff. Nah, Jeff, heal. Christ, okay. Give us a pyromancer in name only. I really am a pyromancer in name only, aren't I? Jeff is just not a pyromancer. Okay. I'm gonna like go through all of this stuff I purchased. Oh, come on. We're already off to a garbage start. It's just more an annoying boss fight than anything. Oh, come on! We got him. We got one down, so we're getting better. I like how this is what's going to get us the most kills today. Is going to be these two asshole lions. This will be where all our deaths come from. I'm very sad if we kill these and I don't get an achievement on Steam. Could you turn the right way, Jeff? Oh, that's right. If you attack from behind, their tail gets you. Heal! Ugh. Okay. That is annoying. What if I... Virgin Man is father of the abyss versus Chad Kittens. I know! Versus the Chad Kittens. Is there any way to get them just to stop? No. So I do have to block then. God damn it. So we've got him one down. Okay. Try again. Had to focus fire when they're all over you like that. It's very hard to focus fire when they keep attacking you from behind, and the only thing I can think... It's then they get you into this, and it's like impossible to get out. Like, this one might as well be dead. Like, what is this? What was that? Oh, thank God. Okay, they're dead. Yay for us. We did it, guys. Asshole kitties are dead. There's no Steam achievement.
Congratulations. You're
Damn it.
the winner.
Damn it. That's not an optional boss. It's not an optional boss unless I get an achievement on Steam. Now I'm sad. GG. My victory was meaningless. If I come back, are there 3? Is that what happens now? My victory feels so meaningless without an achievement on Steam. Why did I do that? What was that for? My sanity? Because it definitely didn't help that. Jeff is greedy for achievements. What do we get if we go back? Oh, I should repair my kit. Do repair. You can have an achievement from your fans. Much more meaningful. You guys know I did it. You don't even get a trophy for Ornstein and Smoke. What? Why not? Surely. No, that seems unfair. I got an achievement for killing the cat lady thingy. And she was just an invisible wench. Oh, there's just two. There's just two now. This is not a boss. If they regenerate, they're not a boss. I'm calling it now. Okay, so the question is then... what do I actually get if I become a dragon? What actually do I get if I become a dragon? Is it worth me actively becoming a dragon? Is my question. Because we've got two choices now. I can grind and get enough dragon scales that we can become a dragon. Or we can go and try take on the boss. What do you guys want to do? Because I do want to be a dragon, but like, you know, only if it's like worth it type thing. Tune magic. Do I have anything good? Do I have anything that's like... that? Miracle only by... oh, I don't do miracles. Tune magic. Oh, what do you get? What more could you want? It's a dragon. This is true. How many more scales do you need and where do they get grind? I get them from blue dragons and they have like a 5% drop rate. So the drakes. So I could like... if we wanted to go fight, because drakes are like weak to lightning. Because they're dragons. So if we wanted to like fight some, like basically, to get to the drakes, I have to go... if I'm wearing Havel's armor, they can do very little to me as well. If I also have, I should imagine, Havel's shield on. Actually, do you need to like repair? Yeah. Okay, none of my stuff needs to be repaired. You need like 30 scales and they don't drop that often. So if you need 30 scales at 5%, you need to kill 600 of them. I mean, if I'm super unlucky with my drop rates, yes, Barry, that is correct. I would need to kill quite a few of them. But then I would be a dragon, Barry. Like, this is the thing, right? I would be a dragon. And wouldn't that be cool if I was a dragon? That would be super neat. I actually just want to see how much damage. You're cool. That's just the math. You're cool. This is just the math. I did it before. I don't know if there's some way to make a dragon build better, but when I did it, dragon form wasn't very strong or useful. It just looked cool for 5 seconds. To be fair, that's all I want in life, is to look cool for 5 seconds, Sleepy. So that does kind of seem worth it to me. As an individual obsessed with making Jeff look the prettiest. Speaking of. We haven't had a new hat in ages. It's depressing. Look at all our hats, though. Look at all our hats. Look at all the joy we've had over the time. So many hats for Jeff to have. God, this is a big shield. I also love that, like, when enemies hit me now, it's just like, it's like a tiny little tickle of damage. Like, Jeff just barely notices it from all these guys here. So we've got... so I'm imagining that the boss is going to be quite difficult, right? Like, I'm going to have quite a hard time against the boss. It's not going to be an easy fight, yeah? Like, it's going to be... it's probably going to take us a while. So, I guess we should go see the boss, is what I'm getting at, I guess. Because everything in the game is worth dying. It's just a matter of when you want to do it. It's just a matter of when you want to do it. So, because, like, this is it. So, I guess it makes sense. The thing is this, I don't want to say goodbye to Dark Souls, Jeff. I really, really come to love Dark Souls, Jeff. So very much. So I'm going to be sad when I don't have, like, Dark Souls anymore. And I know it's like, you'll have the other stuff, but then we've got so many games to play before we get there. I like how I talk like I have no agency over my own schedule of games. It's just like, when I say I'm going to play something, I like to play it then, but I just suddenly become a Souls game channel. I don't do anything but Souls games. It's only Souls games or bust, kids. None of these other shenanigans. I was making myself dinner while watching the stream, but it came out bad. Oh no, what were you making for dinner? Did you get distracted? See, the thing is this, the annoying thing is to get to the drakes. It's actually kind of annoying to get back to the bonfire. It's not super quick either. Because I was doing this the other day where I was trying to grind the drakes. And it was kind of an annoying process. In that you just have... Oh, hang on. I got the most important part of item grinding. The covetous gold serpents. Like, the drakes themselves are no issue. Except for when they do the flying attack. I think it's just annoying. Come on. It's supposed to be the most easy thing to make. Chicken and rice. Yeah, I got too distracted. I messed up. Oh no! Guy! You're being annoying. We got 2 dragon scales, so that's good. I think we've given like 8 to the guy. Is there a way to actually check what my covenant level is? There must be, right? Is it at the bonfire? It's probably at the bonfire. Meh, okay. Oh wait, no, hang on, that said Path of Dragon. What was that? Oh, just Covenant Path of Dragon. Okay. We're level 96. That's crazy. Oh, you didn't season it right. Did you leave out all the seasonings altogether, or did you just season it very, very terribly? You're like, it's just pure pepper. No! I died in the worst spot possible too. Until my humanity's there. Boop. Dang it. Alright. It's probably going to take too much effort to become a dragon, isn't it? Alright, we'll go. We'll go and see if we can... Let's go, guys. Let's see if we can finish Dark Souls tonight. I did want to create that stream when we finish it, because I thought this was going to take till tomorrow easily before I finish Dark Souls. Because I do want to do that stream where we get to talk about it, but that would have to be the Sunday that I return back, I think, because I wouldn't have time to set it all up for tomorrow. Go have a look. To the final boss, I guess. Let's fix up our ring though. Could also do that as part of the anniversary stream in a few months. That's true, actually, yeah. I could do it as the anniversary stream. Like, hey guys, let's remember Dark Souls. Actually, if we finish this tonight, I might do Mirror's Edge tomorrow. Let's find out. Oh, I fell down the hole. Oh. Oh, okay, that's the other way to go down, I guess. Is bypass the snake entirely and just jump down the hole, and it's fine. Okay, I guess. I shan't talk to the snake. I shall just fall down hole. That's an option. Can I reinforce any of my armor or anything while I'm here? Required souls 200. So that sack takes... Oh, I've got 11. Okay, hang on. I've got so many... Hang on. Wait, before we do this... Before we do this, should I just... Hang on. Before I do it, should I just pop all the souls I have and, like, level up to the max thing? So is this, like, Sleepy, is this it? Once I give all the souls, is it just a straight into a boss fight end of game situation? Or is it a new area? Geronimo and Deerdale? Or am I into, like, a new area? Because if I'm straight boss fight, when you offer Lord Souls, you enter a little area. And, like, does it have its own bonfire and own mini things, like people to grind? And can I go between that and the other filing shrines? Because what I'm getting at is, like, will I have any need for souls other than repairing my gear? The boss fight doesn't start until you walk into a fog wall. Oh, okay. Well then. I assume I can also warp out of the area. Let's go. Hey, Snake.
No, I'm fine. Well,
Pick me up.
Not treat me like an old withering snake.
Ah! Never mind. Screw you too. This is fine. But thank you, Sleepy. Okay, so we can offer our souls. Let's go. Snake's like, no, you've come this far. I can't let you die now. And Jeff's like, let me die. Let's go! Final section. Hello, giant door. Into the light, Jeff. Go into the light. Cutscene, Jeff looks like a nightmare creature. Jeff looks beautiful. Dun 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 dun. Can't kill the ghost. Look at this one kiln of the first flame. Look at this wonderful area, everybody. It's beautiful. Yeah. It's so ashy. Yeah. Hello, my name is Jeff. Ugh. I need to learn to parry again. There we go. Okay. Let's practice our parrying. It's been so long. Like we spent that entire stream learning to parry, and then I just stopped doing it because we fought things that you didn't parry against. So let's get back into the way of doing that. Parry's always so brutal with those crotch shots. I know, right? Like, just straight there. Bam. Because I have so many souls that we could make Jeff pop. And we could, like, really level Jeff up. Ow. You're not lying about the crotch shot, right, Barry? Like, that's just straight in there. Jeff gives no dams. Red time. Who needs to parry after making it this far? Surely you won't need to be able to do that. I know, right? Like, after making it this far, why even bother to learn to parry? I just like, it was because I put that stream up on YouTube today where it was actually the stream that I learnt to parry in by the end of it. So I was just like reminded that I should be like that was an ability I had, and then we neglected it because we started fighting unparryable things. So get back into that trend, I think. Like all the bosses I'd been fighting you couldn't parry. What an awful looking area. Oh god. Ooh, new armor. Go away! I've got cosplay to do. Oh, did I just not kill you before? Is that what happened? No. This is fine. Do I get something from you? I do. Play dress up. I got... What was it? Black Knight armor? Was that all you just picked up? Knights followed Lord Gwen when he departed to link the fire, but they were burnt to ashes in the newly kindled flame, wandering the world as disembodied spirits ever after. Like, this is very silly to change into this because we have much better gear. But I want to see what Jeff... Oh, that's a sexy Jeff, isn't it? This area is actually great for grinding because each Black Knight keeps respawning and has a 100% drop rate. That is a really good area for grinding. It's weird looking at thin Jeff now because Havel's armor leaves Jeff looking very thick. So we're looking at like this thin little Jeff here. Like I look like a little twig. Come on, Jeff, you can do this. You're dressed as one of them. They'll never know it's you. You'll be safe forever. I guess the serpent ring would be kind of pointless here, right? Like, because you got a 100% drop rate, so it's like, you're just going to get something regardless. I think when we go against the final boss, I will probably put on Havel's armor again, because I suspect that I will need that. Hooray! How embarrassing for you. Anyone watching that fight would be very deeply embarrassed. So I recommend using a humanity and looking at the summon sign. Ooh. We will do that. We will 100% do that. Ah! I hate halberds. I can never tell when they're strike ranges. No, 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 no. Ow. Ow. I hope the final boss does not have a halberd. That will be very upsetting if he has a halberd. Take a little peek at it and see who it is. Just take a look. Just take a quick peek. Too bad I dropped all those humanities on, that other dude, right? Like, we went to go grind the drakes that I gave up immediately on doing because I died once. Where is my Havel gloves? I guess that's our final dress up, isn't it? Oh, we've got lots of humanity. Use a humanity. And reverse the hollowing. Let's go! Just get out there. Let's bring our sexy Jeff to life. Come on, Jeff. Time to bring that beautiful mug to the last boss. I probably wandered around so long in this that we won't reach the last boss tonight, so our whole conversation will be moot because we have to fight him tomorrow. Which, I'll have to be like, make sure I get him tomorrow night, otherwise it's going to be very awkward, isn't it? Alright, I'm back, team! So I have to go through you all again. Is it... I want to know who I can summon, because that would be cool to summon someone and help me fight. Ah! God damn it. Wow, I just screwed that up every which way, didn't I? God damn it. I cannot do it. Parrying is not my forte. You were right next to the door before you died. Oh, that's so funny. I was right next to the door when I was just stupid and died. Okay. I did it just before. I was parrying left, right, and center. What's wrong with my character? 16 deaths. Parrying is totally your forte. You're just a little rusty. I'm just a little rusty. Is that what we're going to call it? Just a little rusty. Alright. You know when you get to the end of a game that you didn't think you're going to like that much, but then you ended up loving it, and you're just like, I don't know what I want to do now. Like, you know, you finish it and it's like, now what? Because Dark Souls 2, everyone just... It's so strange, like the way that, like opinions have been so split over Dark Souls 2. It sounds like it's going to be much harder. Alright, come here, knight. Let's do this again. This time, let me actually murder you. Damn it! Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, there we go. Okay. Backstab. I mean, at least I'm getting things, I guess. I think I was gonna like LA Noire, but I ended up getting the Platinum Trophy in it. Oh, wow! So what made you think you weren't going to like LA Noire, Sleepy? I actually really loved LA Noire when I played it. I thought it was so much fun. I wish they'd made more games like it. Oh, come on, that totally blocked you. What? I feel like I totally blocked him. Oh. I feel like I parried him as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we got the ka-chink sound. Why am I doing so much worse? Do you know what my worry is? Is that I've used up all my good luck on the stream. I could just run to the final boss, couldn't I? Because these guys aren't very far. Like, I'm saying that as someone who's, like, clearly losing. And I'm like, yeah, let me go to the final boss. That will be fine. I know, don't need to beat the mooks if you can beat the boss. That's what we're going to go for? Okay. Let's see if we can just run straight to it. Just ignore everyone along the way. I bet the problem will probably be when I try to summon / walk through the door, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's see if we can just do it. They did a good job of actually making you a detective in it. They really did. Alright. I just wanted to like, get good at parrying again so I could leave Dark Souls and be like, I'm so good at parrying. Whereas now I feel like it's more like, she knows what it is. Gotta clear the area. Summon Brood, then have a clam stroll up to the fog. Oh, I have a calm. I reread that as clam. You can see how much I love the clams in this. Okay. But the thing is, I'm not grinding for stuff I want. That's the problem. I don't want any of this. I want dragon scales. come off it. No! That's so frustrating. I'm gonna go through so much humanity just trying to kill these guys. It's crazy, because like the first time we went through there, I had no issue. Except for that last person with the pike. I had no issue with any of the others, and it was just so straight and easy. And now I'm just like, I don't know how to do anything. Just don't parry. I wasn't trying to parry then. That was the worst part. But I think my brain was trying to parry. Like, it was like, I want to parry, and my body was like, no, don't do that. Just go through and block. Alright, here we go again. All the way back down the staircase. Yeah, I suspect this is going to be a tomorrow stream thing. Dang it! See, I spent too long, like, waffling between doing it and not doing it. So now I think it is going to be a tomorrow stream thing, as that will be officially 31 streams to finish Dark Souls. But 30 would have been such a cool number to come out on. Let's try it. Let's try to get this done in 30 streams. See if we can do it in 30 streams. We're just gonna block. We're gonna go back to traditional Jeff. Blocking. As is the way. In our super duper have, at least we've got our pretty hat on. At least that, you know, we can end it with our pretty hat and our OP claymore. Ooh. Don't like that attack. Ow. Okay, so overhead strike. Can I not block those? Maybe? That might be something to remember. I feel like every time I have encountered overhead strikes like that, I've just never been able to block them. Is it like a me thing or a game thing? I'm just wondering. Because I'm wondering if, like, now my brain is thinking, are the mooks on the way to the door, are they actually, like, showing you the mechanics that the big, like, is Gwen a big version of them? Like, should I be wary? Should I be parrying Gwen? Can I parry him? Because I feel like I haven't been able to parry most bosses. But can I parry this guy? Because it's Gwen, right? Is the last boss. Like, that's from their ring? Or did I misread that? Not their ring, their armor. Where is it? Because I'm assuming... Is it? Is their armor? It was the black one, right? Because these guys are following Gwen. Because it's been Gwen something, Gwen this. It's always Gwen. Black Knight armor. Yeah, Lord Gwen. So that's who we're fighting, right? It's Lord Gwen. Am I wrong or am I right? And is Gwen just like a big version of them? You can do it, but maybe it would be better to save it for the next stream. Because it seems like there's not that many people watching right now. And you can get a good break and come back fresh. Well, that's everybody else's fault for not wanting to watch Sleepy. If they don't want to watch Jeff beat Gwen, or who I think is Gwen, then that's on them. But I get what you mean. We can at least go say hello to him. Do you know what I mean? We can at least go see what it's all about. Ooh, a Black Knight sword. That's cool, right? Can totally beat him in the next 40 minutes. Easy. He has a special moveset. His name is Lord Gwen, but it's pronounced like it rhymes with win. You can win against win. Oh, I see. We can win against Gwyn. Also, yeah, those overhead hits are unblockable. Ah, excellent. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so those are unblockable. Using your own moveset. Alright. We can do this. Did I actually press on this before? Knight Solaire. Oh! Yeah, summon him. Solaire's here! Solaire's here! If I had let Solaire die, would I have been able to summon him? Is he summoned? Solaire is here, the bro. Come on, Solaire. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. I'm probably going to be summoning you a lot, Solaire, just an FYI. We can do it. Let's go, buddy. Here's the halberd man. He was very mean to me before and he won. Can you murder him, Solaire? Yeah. Jesus Christ, that freaking thing. Solaire, I'm gonna need you to, like, tank for me, buddy. Let's go. Oh my god, there's another one. Okay. Hey, Solaire, how's it going? No, Solaire, don't die! Solaire, we can't die against the Mook. One of us needs to be doing something, Solaire. Thank you. Black Knight Harbored. Cool. There's a reward for doing his quest, because if he gets a sunlight maggot on his head, then he would go crazy and can't summon him here. Excellent! Leading him around with the very hat that corrupts him in another timeline. Exactly! I'm like showing him my pretty hat. Come on, Solaire! I saved you because I have the hat. Oh, you're damaged. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go! Let's see what this Gwyn is about. Oh god. Oh, he picked up Solaire. Did he just delete Solaire? Okay. Is there more? You go, Solaire! Oh no, we just achieved victory. Got a sunlight medal. Best weapon in the game at the halberd helmet. And hello, helmet. How are you going? I hope you're going well. No second form apparently, Barry. You've come at a great time, Helmet. We've apparently beaten Gwyn. Much to my confusion. You have two choices. I have two... Wait, sorry, Sleepy, that's it. That was the final boss fight. I beat him in one go. That's the final boss fight of Dark Souls? Like, that's it? You just summon Solaire and win? He was hollowed because he gave up his soul. I see. So I have two choices. Okay. Do I even get cool loot? I got a sunlight medal? I'm so underwhelmed. What happened? Lord Gwyn, Lord of the Cinder, contains an incredible power. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as a cinder for the first flame. But even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed. Huh? He was fallen form of Lord Gwyn. Oh, is there another one to fight? Is that? Two choices. One, link the flame by using that bonfire in the boss room. Choice two, leave the room. Let's light the bonfire. Let's light the bonfire, everyone. Okay, here's Jeff lighting the bonfire. I should have taken all of Jeff's armor off for this cutscene. Oh my god, Jeff's face! We can see Jeff's adorable face! Look at that! We're human too! Yes! Oh, I wish you had stripped Jeff so we could see her in her true beauty. That would have been perfect. Go, Jeff, go! Hooray! Reach to link the fire ending. I see, so I have to play it again to get the second ending, basically. That's it. Now Jeff is a true pyromancer. Game over, Jeff died. Game over, Jeff died. Amazing. Jeff died, game over. Okay. Wow. That's it. That's the end of Dark Souls. I did the same thing that Gwyn did. Well, but since Jeff is not a god, you died. That's fair. I'm okay with that. That seems to be the way that Jeff goes. So if I'd left, I just would have also had the end? Like a different ending, I take it? Huh. And so I go back to the start. Something else happens. Damn it! I wish I'd done the other thing then.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
It just... New
And
Game
in
Plus
this
just started.
land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
I will start... I now that I finished the game, I'm going to look up the lore.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Well. I've still got my gear though, right?
This is your fate.
Here's a rat. Well. So Jeff's not dead, I'm stuck back in hell. That's how I'm thinking of it. Hey Jeff. Oh my god. I forgot how demonic Jeff looks in some of these cutscenes. Hey buddy. So curious. It's so funny wearing that gear in the Undead Asylum. I know, right? Like, look at that. Dungeon Selkie. So I've got 84,000 souls. That's too many souls to have. And I have everything kept. I have everything kept. Oh, except the keys. I don't have the keys kept. I have my bottomless box kept. I have my magic. I have all my weapons. That's actually very cool. So question, with New Game Plus, you know how there are some items that are unique, you can only get them once. Do I now find duplicates of this item? Like if I find 2 serpent rings and stuff like that? The only thing that you lose in your inventory is key items that you need to beat the game. I see. So like, does everything hit harder though? Oh, why aren't they attacking? Yeah, you can get 2 rings and 2 of everything. Right! So if I had accidentally destroyed anything in my first play... This is... I don't think I've ever done a New Game Plus on anything. I'm trying to think if I have. I don't think I ever have. I'm actually inclined almost to do it for Dark Souls, just so I can try get the other ending. Which is crazy, because I've never done... Oh, why can't I level up? Why can't I spend my souls? Why is that not an option? I have so many souls. You cannot wear 2 of the same ring. That is cool. Can I beat this guy on the first time now? The game doesn't let you level up until you get to the filing shrine. Ah. But I have so many souls, Sleepy. If I die, what do I do with all my souls? That feels so wrong. It feels so wrong. Oh, and all my fires are back to 10 now, right? I don't get to have 20 anymore. That sucks. Because, like, all the enemies are stronger across the board, aren't they? He's just running. Why are you fleeing? Why do you flee from me? Don't flee from Jeff. Yeah, all the bonfires are unkindled. You need to go get right to kindling again. I need to do it all again. Did I kill this man on my first playthrough? Oh no, I need to make a boulder come down, don't I? Bam! Hi there!
Oh, thank good. I'm done. I'll done. I wish you... Regrettably, but perhaps you... There was an old... No, when that... Well, no... Oh. Now I'm a bit fair. I would hate to harm and...
Bye. Okay, so... Talasan just casually starting New Game Plus. I just want to spend my souls and level up again. I just want to get Jeff somewhere safe. You know? I'm nervous now. Pyromancy flame. Oh, right! Because I'm still a pyromancer, because I'm still the same character. Is my pyromancy flame still leveled up? Alright, so this guy's gonna hit hard, isn't he? Does the new game start without any prompt? I feel like it did. I wrecked him! Nice! Gwyn was so easy to kill because he was just a husk of his former self. It has an interesting implications in the lore because he wanted to extend the Age of Fire, but he ended up like that. So maybe it's futile? Ah. He just died. That was quick. I thought he was going to be like terrifyingly strong type thing. The crow isn't back, is it? Like the crow couldn't take me straight to Firelink, could it? That's not an option. My little crow bro. Crow bro. I happen to be up here, do ya? No Game Plus? Kaka! Kaka! Come get me. Wait, you here? Are you here? Oh my god.
Only
No, maybe
in the
not.
ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Here he is. The enemies aren't going to be massively stronger, only a little bit. But
To
Jeff is OP.
leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
I have a question. Did
To the
any of the
land of the
bosses take us
ancient
more than
lords.
10 tries? Because I don't think they did. I'm trying to think. I was like, surely there was one that did take us more than 10 tries, but I can't remember. Maybe Ceaseless Discharge? I feel like maybe Ceaseless. Some may be close. Yeah. The butt stompy guy? The butt stompy guy was a pain. I think he got a few in, but we left. Alright. Oh my god, does that mean I can not turn that man into a spider demon? Yes! Oh, wait, hang on. But now what do I do with myself? Now what do I level up? All these levels, but no idea what to use my levels on now. I guess dexterity? So I could use all weapons? Would that be worth it, do you think? Cause 50... let me just check. What is the highest strength needed for all equipment? Dark Souls. 58 is required to wield Smog's hammer. Ah, and because I've got Smog's soul, right? That means I can make, it's a good thing I didn't do this then. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll use up all the souls. But this means I could make Smog's hammer and use that, couldn't I? I just have to get strong enough. Okay. Well, in that case. Yeah. Alright. Let's do that. Interesting. The beauty name New Game Plus is that you have all your items and you know where everything is, so you can travel more freely and do things with more purpose. Also, you can make the right choices for NPCs. I would need to learn them. I can't warp. I miss warping. I miss warping so much.
Well, what do we have here? Let me guess. But there's no salvation. Well, there are. One's up above. Ring not much. So.
That's right. I've got to go to the bells. Interesting. Oh, this is crazy. Like, I'm back as Jeff and can do things. Interesting. So, I know it's such a stupid sentence. I'm back as Jeff and can, like, I was always Jeff. So that means, like, I'm changing into this because I want to change the armor set I have because I want to have it so that I'm finding more items from the get-go. That means I can still go back and get... can still go back and get the other stuff. Oh. That means I can get a backup ring for that, so I don't have to freak out if I accidentally destroy it. Oh my god, yes. Oh, and let them, like, you can keep the good old crestfallen warrior alive and let him sit there and chill in Firelink instead of going hollow. How do I do that? How do I keep this man alive? What do I need to do to keep him alive instead of him dying?
Ah, you're...
I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look up how to keep everyone alive in the game. Maybe I will try and platinum Dark Souls. That would be such a weird thing for me to go and platinum. Like, of all the games for me to get weirdly addicted to, I never expected... Now what am I going to do? Now that I'm all powerful and I have this New Game Plus, do you know what I need to do? I need to win the lotto so I can just sit at home all day and just play video games. That's what I need to do. That way I'll have time to play everything I want to play and platinum everything I want to platinum. That's my new plan, chat. Win the lotto. It's a solid plan, right? It's a great plan. We'll go with that plan. Wow, the skeletons have nothing on Jeff. They've got nothing on him. Or her, I should say. I could change to, like... I could use a different weapon set. I could upgrade it till, like, I could upgrade the hammer for insanity. I could do so many things. There's so much for Jeff to do now. Wait, I got 9 Estus flasks. The Firelink thing is still done? The Firelink still work? Hang on. Boop. It's 20 Estus flasks. Like, is that 20? Do I... Yes, I still have 20! Don't talk to him anymore after you're in the set. You ring the second bell. Then he will just sit there forever. But it's not a huge story choice. It's more like leaving him alone. Oh, I see. You did, Ronan! I beat them in one turn. It wasn't the most compelling fight in the world. It was pretty straightforward. So it wasn't like a... Wow, look at that fight go. It was pretty, pretty easy. I feel like I should pop a few souls to level up. Mainly because we are pretty high in it, and I know that I'm going to die at some point, even if I am doing my best not to die. We trounced him. We did. I was actually, like, shocked by how quickly we trounced Win. That was... Yeah, that was, like, just, I don't know, very underwhelming. I wasn't expecting it. Oh yeah, does Firelink Shrine stay kindled? I guess it does. I guess it does stay kindled, right? That's super cool. I wish I could still warp. Imagine if New Game Plus you could still warp. That would make it so much better. I would love it. But I guess that would kind of, like, defeat a lot of, like, doing it. There is a narrative significance to him being so weak. Yes, Sleepy was just mentioning that. So my plan now that I've done this is I am going to look up the history of Dark Souls. So I'm actually going to know the lore. So that's my plan now, because I said that I wasn't going to look up any YouTube videos or anything until I beat the game, so that I could be kind of like surprised as we were coming along. I need like 10,000 more souls. But now that we've done that, I can look it up. So I'm going to have to go onto YouTube and find someone who covers the entire history of the game. Well, of Dark Souls 1 specifically. Which I imagine is going to be quite easy to do. But that's exciting. I've been like waiting to do this for ages. Was it you, Sleepy, or you, Ronan, who recommended someone at like the very start of the game? And we're like, if you want to know the lore, go to this person. Oh my god, I'm like legit just under for souls. I'm lazy, so I could just go and kill a few skeletons and get this. Yeah, let's just go kill a few skeletons to get this. The first one is like one piece of the puzzle, that is the lore. Yes, well, I only want to know one piece of the puzzle. So I don't want to spoil the other games, do you know what I mean? Come here, buddies. Oh, a scimitar. Ooh, what are you? Large soul. That's nice. Howdy, I'm Jeff, and you're dead again. So, 30 streams in Dark Souls to beat it. That's pretty honorable. That's pretty high on the stream list. We can add that to my 30 plus games, like stream games. Not many actually equal there. We've had a few long ones that have gone into the 20s or very close to it. So Dark Souls is definitely like a longer one. Getting in at a nice 30. That's a good number. So we won't... We won't stream Dark Souls 1. I guess like we'll call this the final stream for Dark Souls 1. But we will be seeing Dark Souls 2 on the channel. I will probably play this. I will definitely actually keep playing this in my spare time. I just have to figure out when I want to do that. I just need to make time in my life. Which I'm going to now. But as I said, we will we'll have a big stream where I cover this and my feelings of Dark Souls. So I think I like the idea of maybe doing it on the anniversary event, is we can go through and we'll rank all the creatures in Dark Souls, the enemies, and stuff like that. When I first fought Gwyn, I didn't have Solaire. I didn't have any poise because I wanted to wear light armor and roll fast, so I got wrecked a lot until I learned how to parry him. I see. I just took Solaire. The guy that Ronan just mentioned is the most famous YouTube that tells about the Dark Souls lore. So, Vati Vidya, thank you for that, Ronan. I will make sure to look that person up. But yeah, a giant thank you for jumping in and joining me on the fun that is Dark Souls. I was not expecting to finish this tonight, so that's quite fun. Look, I'll probably end up doing Mirror's Edge tomorrow. Will probably be the game we play on Sunday night. Is probably going to be Mirror's Edge. That was a redeem from Drawber. So we'll do that. Tomorrow night we'll finish off. We'll do a Mirror's Edge stream and see how we find Mirror's Edge. See if we want to do more of it. Well, actually, I'm just thinking because Mirror's Edge is pretty short of a game, so maybe we will do Bulletstorm. Do some more Bulletstorm, and then depending on how long you know what, I'll leave it as a surprise. There's going to be a different game tomorrow. Let's put it that way. But no, I really like Dark Souls. I wanted to do kind of more. I was going to do like kind of a dedicated stream just talking about Dark Souls because I feel like it was a very. It sounds weird, but Dark Souls feel like a very significant game in my gaming like history. You know how like you play some games and they kind of alter the way you see a lot of other games and how you feel about how other games are told. Resident Evil, weirdly enough, Resident Evil 4 was one of them for me, and definitely Dark Souls has been one for me where I've now, and Fallout. So I don't have many games that I'd be like there's a lot of games that I've enjoyed and I loved and I'm like, this is amazing and it's so cool. But there's some games that like you end up playing and then it becomes like this massive reference point to you for a bunch of different things. And I definitely feel like Dark Souls is one of them now for me. And I wasn't expecting it at all to be that way. So thank you for the TikTok there. Thank you for the Toothless Dance, Electro. It's a jam. But yeah, so I honestly loved Dark Souls. I initially when I first started streaming, it was Drawber who asked if I was going to play Dark Souls, and I was like, no, never. I'm never going to play Dark Souls. Never in a chance. And then Drawber and a bunch of you all wore me down, and I was like, okay, I'll give Dark Souls a chance. And I'm really, really happy I did. I definitely am a huge Souls fan now. That's how everyone feels about Dark Souls. It's how everyone feels about Dark Souls. I think it's one of the most brilliant games I've ever played from multiple perspectives, and that soundtrack is just out of this world. The soundtrack is something I'm going to hunt down and own, because it's just so freaking awesome. It's amazing. But that's kind of how you describe most of Dark Souls 1. So I definitely look forward to playing the other ones, and I think we're going to see more Souls games on the channel sooner rather than later, is how I would probably put it, because I found I've really, really enjoyed the challenge there and exploring the worlds and everything. It's been so much fun. I'm going to miss Dark Souls, Jeff, and I really hope Bloodborne has character creation in it, because that will be very, very fun. But a big thank you again, everyone, for jumping in and joining me. A big thank you as well to those who do just lurk or just watch the VODs. I do super duper appreciate it, everyone. You all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone wherever you all are. And I will catch you next time. Bye!
Bird.